Hey, good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing okay. I wanted to set aside a little bit of time this afternoon to give you a video update. I can't believe that the month of January 2021 has come and will soon be gone. It seems like it was yesterday that we were, traversing the holidays. But anyways, I hope that are completing your various tasks, able to continue to do the work for most of us telecommuting and continue forward. As you probably heard in the town hall earlier this week with the state director, we still don't have a specific date to reopening or return to work per se. I would imagine that the fact that sometime next week we're going to have this process where every time we sign in, we are auto declaring or self-attesting, I guess you would say, the screening questions. That may be the first step in lining up a process. But there is really no telling whether we will return to the office in some modified form. I seriously doubt it will be like before, but if it does happen, we don't have an actual date a um, or a an idea of that would look like. So stay tuned for more news on that. We do have some fairly final information to share with you in terms of staffing allocations. I know that in December, when I give you an update, we did not have the final approved allocation adjustments or packet for our county, but we did have finally the final package, and it does look pretty comparable to last year. We are remaining with the same staffing everywhere except with assistance payments, where we will be with a -1. So we lost one ES position due to budgeting. Now, naturally, because we currently have some vacancies, that will not affect anybody that is currently working in Van Buren, but it will affect the overall number of people. We are in the process of interviewing. We do have a posting out there for a family independence um, services specialist position, the only one services position in AP, and we will be proceeding to doing interviews shortly. We are also in the process of doing some interviews for the position vacated by um, Tasha, but uh, we have to do it in sequence. So once we finish making a selection on the fifth position, then we'll know what would be next. The staffing in Van Buren has changed a little bit over the this last year of COVID. We have had some new folks that started, and typically we have an in-person meeting to welcome them, but that has not been the case. And I kept thinking it's going to happen, it's going to come, but it didn't. So by now we really have welcomed a few people into our county, some brand new and some transfers. Dina Swark from Kalamazoo. We had Logan Hudson also come. Brenda Shirley, who came to our county. We also had Deborah Kelly return. Many of you will remember her from her time where she worked in CPS, and now she's back. And most recently, Heather Haddon, who also comes with background in children's services and social worker, and we were able to get her appointed. That's the most recent addition. So most welcome this new change of new energy, and we hope that you feel welcome and part of the team. There has been quite a bit of information and, frankly, some confusion, perhaps, on the vaccinations which are underway. Uh, we've sent and shared some of the materials that our health department has shared with us. I hope that you take the time and review it. The COVID-19 vaccination prioritization guide. It's something also that I shared, and it's available in the website. And most folks interpret the DHS positions as having client contact or the potential for client contact, which means we would meet the criteria under Phase 1B. So I encourage everyone that is interested in the vaccine to sign up. There is a survey monkey that I attached to my email for the Van Buren Cass Health Department. You can sign up, indicate your title, your name, your contact information, and you'll be put on the list so that when a clinic becomes available for Phase 1B folks, you can be contacted and line up your vaccination. So I encourage you to do that. This year, we will continue our work with DEI, and the leadership team is resuming its work. Nikki Handy has returned from maternity leave. Glad to have her back, and this will be one of the areas that you can expect to hear from her. She's always looking for people to be part of the team and provide good and new energized ideas. So please reach out if you want to be part of the planning team. We have a great opportunity here to become more knowledgeable and improve our understanding, and this will help us work and harness the immense talent and abilities that we can find within our diverse team. So don't miss that. You'll have some opportunities and announcements coming up. The peer support team continues the work. Today, Lisa Lansdale launched an email with some really good information. Check that out, participate, set your time aside for self-care and to take care of business. Check out the newsletters that they put out, really cool information. So don't leave that as the last item in your priority list, since your health and your well-being depends on it. We do have soon, in the early days of February, within a week or so, we have a couple of major audits coming up in our county. Our yearly Children's Services foster home licensing and child welfare licensing audit will take place second week of February. So there'll be a lot of case reading and back and forth between the auditors. Stephanie DeGraff, who heads that team, supported by Tasha, and really most of the child welfare staff. So we are as prepared as we can be for that. We've allowed some blocks of time for folks to come in the office and make sure they're up to date in their scanning and updating case records, to make sure that every case has the good information that is required for the audit. Also, in the assistance payments area, we have an audit, food assistance program, major audit that comes to our county more or less every 3 years or so. And so this will also be a multi-day event looking at our delivery of the food assistance program. So this one, we call it the FAME audit, but it's really not anything to do with FAME. As you know, we don't do this work for public recognition. So those are a few of the things happening in the office and coming. I certainly looking at the weather that we've had of late, and looking at the forecast actually for this weekend I am sure glad for not having to commute and engage in that winter driving during this time. So I know that for at least a handful of you in the office, that would not apply as you are maintaining the office presence. We are very thankful for that. I told you in the last update that our office completed the remodeling on the visitation rooms. We have really a brand new space that is much more customer friendly, and it keeps the employee work areas completely separate. We are now in the process of finalizing the installation of some cameras, some independent closed circuit cameras for hallways on the client area, lobby, and also in the parking lot areas. So that will be an added level of security for our office, and it's going to be nice to have those options so that we can be fully aware of our surroundings. So 2021 fully underway. Lots it's going to happen this year. I hope that you are energized and ready to go and continue the great work that you've done. I think the amazing stuff that happens in 2020 cannot happen without you committing to continue to provide the services and be a positive force in our community. And I know that 2021 will be no different. So until we see each other again, and hopefully at some point in 2021, we will be able to have some in-person event in the office where we can sort of physically catch up with one another and have that camaraderie that is so greatly missed in this time. Until then, stay safe, be healthy, and take